Hi, friends. As we continue our Sabbath School lesson study, today, Tuesday, July 15th, we will be looking at the divine eye. Yesterday, we looked at a rough start, and we saw how Moses and Aaron, when they went to Pharaoh, asking him to let God's people go, Pharaoh did not let them go, and instead, he allowed their work to be much harder. And we see where the people was upset with Moses because he allow because he came there asking to let them go. Pharaoh was angry, and he was saying that they were lazy, and so he increased their task. But today we want to look at the divine eye and to see what is happening here. It says, poor Moses, he first gets berated by Pharaoh, and now his own people all but curse him. Thus Moses brings his complaint to God. In his bitterness and the disappointment with the worsening of Israel's conditions, he asks, why, Lord? Why have you brought trouble on this people? Is this why you sent me? Ever since I went to Pharaoh to speak in your name, he has brought trouble on this people, and you have not rescued your people at all. Exodus 5:22-23, the New International Version. Moses' discontent with the Lord. It's obvious is obvious and concerning, considering the situation. Understandable. God's response, though, is powerful. He will act, and very decisively as well. Now you will see what I will do to Pharaoh. Exodus 6, verse 1, New International Version. Read Exodus 5:22 to 6, chapter 6, verse 8. What is God's response to Moses, and what important theological truths are revealed here? We're going to go into that right now. It reads, and Moses returned unto the Lord and said, Lord, wherefore hast thou so even treated this people? Why is it that thou hast sent me? For since I came to Pharaoh to speak in thy name, he has done evil to this people, neither hast thou delivered thy people at all. Then the Lord said unto Moses, now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh. For with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. And God spake unto Moses, and said unto him, I am the Lord, and I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty. But by my name Jehovah was I not known to them. And I have also established my covenant with them, to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their pilgrimage, wherein they were strangers. And I have also heard the groaning of the children of Israel, whom the Egyptians have keep in bondage, and I have remembered my covenant. Wherefore say unto the children of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will rid you out of their bondage, and I will redeem you with a stretched out arm, and with great judgments. And I will take you to me for a people, and I will be to you a God. And you shall know that I am the Lord your God, which bringeth you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. And I will bring you, eighth and last, and I will bring you into the land concerning the which I did swear to give it to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, and I will give it to you for a heritage. I am the Lord. So we see here where God where Moses approached God, trying to find out why did God not deliver them? Why did he not allow them to be set free from the bondage of the Egyptian? But God is saying to Moses, just watch and see what I will do, because I, the Lord, will definitely bring them out from Pharaoh's bondage. I will set them free. And he mentioned that he wants to be their God. So he's going to set them free for them to serve him freely, for them not to be in bondage under the Egyptians' rule, but that they will become his God and they will obey and do his will. And we see where he mentioned that he is the God. So he's reminding them that I am the God of your forefathers, Abraham, Jacob. I am their God, and I will deliver you. I will honor my covenant which I have made with them. And so he promised them that he will bring them to a land, the land that he has promised their forefather. And he says that God will no longer only speak, he will now mightily intervene in favor of his people. He reminds Moses of a few pertinent facts. 1. I am the Lord. 2. I appeared to the patriarchs. 3. I established my covenant with them. 4. I have promised to give them the land of Canaan. 5. I have heard the groaning of the children of Israel. And 6. I have remembered my covenant to give you the promised land. Notice the repetition of the divine I, the Lord your God, I have done such and such. And so you have trust, and so you can trust that I will do for you what I have promised. The Lord now solemnly proclaims that he will do four great things for Israel because he is their living Lord. I will bring you out from under the yoke of the Egyptian. I will free you from being slaves to them. I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with mighty acts of judgment. And I will take you as my own people, and I will be your God. These four divine actions secure and re-establish his covenant, his relationship with his people. God is the subject of all these activities, and the Israelites are the recipients of all these benefits and grace. God offers these gifts for free out of love. He did it then to them, and he does it now for us as well. And this is so true. And all of these examples are for us to follow. That the divine I am, the Jehovah God that we serve, he who has been with his people from old, he too is with us. And we don't have to fear that when we're going through our trials, that we go through them by ourselves, but that he has a plan, he has a time, because he, like he saw the Israelites suffering and bondage that they were under, and that their cry came up to him. It's the same way when we're going through our situation. He is seeing, he is hearing, and he has a plan. He has a date to deliver us. And indeed, he will, with a mighty and outstretched arm, deliver us. The question is, what other Bible characters have cried out in complaint before God, and with great reason? Why is it okay at times to pour out your soul to God and even complain about your situation? Why, though, must you always do it in faith and trust and in trust? It is important, even though God knows everything, it is important for us as his children to come unto Him and to lay our burdens at His feet. It is important for us when we're going through trials for us to cry, because our cries will go up to Him, and He will mark those tears, He will mark those cries, and He will answer. And we must understand that because He invites us to come and to take upon us His burden and His yoke, He invites us to come to reason with Him. And He says that though your sin be as scarlet, I will make them white as than snow. And we have seen the example of His people crying, and He heard. And so we know that we have the assurance that we can cry. But with all our cryings and our complaints, we should remember not to sin, not to complain, not to sin while we complain, and not to complain in the sense where we are complaining, not believing God promises, but we should call upon Him, because He hears and He will answer. And we should not complain in a disrespectful way, but remember that He is God, and that He is Lord over everything, and that He will make an end to all our situation. So, my friends, remember that the divine I am is with you. The divine I am, He hears your cry. The divine I am has come to your rescue. Be blessed and have a peaceful and a wonderful day.